The Indian Removal Act of 1830, passed by the U.S. Congress and signed by President Andrew Jackson, provided the legal framework that a stronger federal government used to pressure tribes into signing removal treaties. This culminated in the Treaty of New Echota, signed by a small unauthorized faction in 1835, which sealed their fate. It offered the nation a paltry $5 million for all their land, a price the vast majority of the Cherokee people vehemently opposed. In the terrible winter of 1838, the nation was forced onto a harrowing journey known as the Trail of Tears. It was on this grueling march under the administration of President Martin Van Buren that Principal Chief John Ross's wife, Quatty, tragically died. Richard Taylor Fox, a man of profound courage who was 50 years old at the time, guided his people through that darkest hour. He was joined on the journey by his daughter Elizabeth, who was around 25, and her husband John C. Brewer, who was around 29. The fractured nation arrived in their new homeland, and the devastation was compounded by a political rift with the old settlers, Cherokees who had already moved west. But the deepest, most personal rift had already formed. The grief and animosity of the forced removal gave way to violence. In an act of terrible vengeance, a faction of John Ross's supporters assassinated Major Ridge, John Ridge, and Elias Boudinot, all leaders of the Treaty Party and relatives of Stand Watie, in a coordinated attack. These assassinations, carried out after they had signed the treaty to leave their homeland, solidified the blood feud that would tear the nation apart.